like to call this meeting to order, and we will start with our mission statement. Changing learning, changing lives, inspiring lifelong possibilities, and then we'll move to the pledge.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. This is a regular meeting with executive session of the Board of School Trustees of the Lake Ridge Tech Schools, Lake County, Indiana, August 11, 2025 at 6 p.m. in the Lake Ridge Schools Board Meeting Room. Let the record show that all the board members and the superintendent are present. Let the record show the administrators that are present. Consider the attached accounts payable vouchers and the August 1, 2025 payroll for payment. May I have a motion?
Make a motion to consider the attached accounts payable.
Motion by Mr. Bacon. May I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 5 yeas, 0 nays, or 4 yeas. I'm sorry, we had a ghost board member here for a minute. 4 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Next, we're going to move to consider the Old National Athletic Complex Donation Fund Treasury Report as of June 30th, 2025. May I have a motion?
Make a motion to consider the Old National Athletic Complex donations.
Motion by Mr. Bacon. May I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 4 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Consider the Old National Self-Insurance Fund Treasury Report as of June 30th, 2025. May I have a motion?
I move to accept the self-insurance fund treasury report.
Motion by Mr. Buckley. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Bacon. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 4 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Next, we'll move to consider the minutes of the July 28th, 2025 school board meeting. May I have a motion? Motion by Ms. Meese. May I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 4 yeas, 0 nays. Motion carries. Public comment. We did not have any, but just for the record, public comment should remain respectful for everyone. There is a 3-minute time limit. We will not discuss personnel issues or student issues. Please come up to the microphone, have a seat, and state your name and address for the record. If you find that your questions are not answered in this meeting, please feel free to schedule one with the superintendent. Please see Ms. Acevedo to schedule an appointment. Dr. Crimmins, we're going to move on to the superintendent report.
Okay, goal number 1, academics. All learners will continuously demonstrate academic growth. Goal number 2, safety. We will provide a safe and secure learning environment for all. Goal area 3, equity. We will provide a positive, inclusive, and equitable environment for all. Goal number 4, communication. We will improve communication and strengthen the relationships both internally and externally. And goal number 5, finances. We will advocate to increase the financial resources of the corporation to provide an outstanding school environment and opportunities for our students, staff, and hopefully we will have some reports on these goals where we have made progress. On the professional development, I recommend approval of the professional development as presented.
Okay, may I have a motion to recommend approving the professional development items as presented to the board?
I'll make
We accept the professional development items as presented.
Motion by Mr. Buckley. May I have a second? Second by Ms. Meese. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
On the leave, resignation, and employment section, I recommend approval of this section as presented.
Okay, may I have a motion to recommend approval of the leaves, resignation, and employment items as presented to the board? May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept the leave and resignation and employment items.
Motion by Mr. Bacon, may I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Neese. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Aye. 4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries.
On the new business, I would recommend that you separate item A out and do that separately, and then the rest of it.
I'll make a motion to separate item A out of the new business.
Okay, may I have a motion to remove item A from the new business list, please?
I'll make a motion to remove it.
Okay, a motion by Mr. Bacon made to remove item A from the rest of the new business items. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Neese. Okay, we will come back and discuss item A. Items B through J, or B through I, may I have a motion to approve those items as presented to the board?
I'll make a motion to approve the new business.
Okay, motion by Mr. Bacon to approve new business items B through I. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Buckley. Any questions or comments? All in favor for items B through I? Aye. 4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries. Now we're going to have some discussion on item A. We need to have a motion to recommend the approval of the selection of a superintendent search firm.
I'll make a motion to approve the search firm. All right.
Okay, and we are going to hire ISBA. So we're going to make a motion, Mr. Bacon, to hire ISBA for the selection of a superintendent. Is that your motion?
I make a motion to hire ISBA.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Neese, you made a second? Okay, and then we're gonna have some discussion as to why we went ahead and chose or ISBA over, University Search. Would anyone like to just start that discussion?
We looked at, basically 3 different firms, during our selection process. University Research, ISBA, and administrative assistants. And, what we found through the various presentations that they all offered, many things that we could use. ISBA, we felt that because we are familiar with folks at ISBA and we're comfortable with them, and they presented a very good program which will really help to guide us as we make this choice for a new superintendent.
Would anybody else like to say anything about the superintendent search?
I just think that ISB offered a lot of things that would make it a little easier for us, as we all never experienced this before. And I'm really looking forward to them helping us with our efforts of doing something really good.
Yes. I was also, I've been with ISB for about 10 years now, and I'm familiar with them. I felt really comfortable with them as well. And just the stuff that they are going to offer. There is going to be, I believe that there will be, yes, there will be a community, an online community and staff survey so that the community
Staff can have some input as well. They're gonna help develop the application and the profile. They were advertised for us. They're gonna review the applications online. We will be able to look all of that on a software program called Resilience. we will have on-site meetings with the person, and, ISBA is gonna hold our hands a little bit more. And the price was decent, obviously. You know, some other companies are out there as well. We have to be mindful of our finances. Right. So I was very pleased though with all three presentations. They're all phenomenal people. And there's a lot of people that care to make sure that we do get the right superintendent in place. Mr. Bacon, did you want to add anything?
No.
Thank you for that. So, okay, we did our first, we did our second, we had some discussion. Okay, so we are going to take a vote and that's all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
4 yeas, 0 nays, motion carries. We will hire ISBA to do our superintendent.
And just for a little information on that, the superintendent search is a major project for the board to take on. And it involves 3 or 4 months of legal steps, application, waiting on, see who applies, multiple interviews, second round of interviews, background checks. Then after all that's done, it has to be a public hearing, several steps. It's not just a typical one meeting. They'll be spending a great deal of time on this process, as they should.
I think Steve, Mr. Horton stated by November, we should hopefully have some in December, because they do believe that this is one of the most important jobs that the board has. So, that's it for the meeting. We're going to go ahead and move on to closing comments time. Okay.
Thank everyone for coming out tonight. Just kind of follow up on Dr. Clemens, what he started. This is probably, and it is absolutely the most critical and important decision that we're going to make. Other things, you can, but that's why it needs to be done right. I think our approach is very good. We're going to take our time with it. I know sometimes for some of us it feels like it's going too slow, but that's okay. That's okay. We need to take our time with it, and we need to put the very best person that we can. So I thank you all again, and have a good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Buckley. Ms. Mead.
I'm looking forward to this process, but it's a long time coming. But I know this board has really unified as far as wanting to do the best job that we can for our community, our students, and ourselves, because it's going to be a long process, but I'm looking forward to it. And I also want to say I like the Wausau Elementary School for when they were having the parent teacher kind of thing. That CTO over there is just really hard working. I was totally amazed how it's such a nice craft section they have for parents to come into and watch if they wanted to. They had 2 food trucks, so it was great. And it was really, and I got to see the garden. I love the garden. She was so excited about talking about it too, so it was really enjoyable. Didn't want to. I enjoyed it.
Thank you, Ms. Mead. Mr. Bacon.
Yeah, and I'd like to thank everyone for coming out, and just to reiterate what our board members are also saying, that, yeah, we're taking it very serious. I think it's a great opportunity. I think we're gonna make a good decision. I think we're gonna give everyone a chance to apply, for people inside and outside, where it's an open forum for everybody. We have no, we're not currently not abundant of candidates out there all the time. So who's out there, we will take into consideration, try to make the best decisions for everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Bacon. Mr. Wilkerson.
Thank you, Madam President. First off, thank you everyone for braving the hot weather to come out to join us here this evening. I congratulate the board on selecting a search firm and wish them the best of luck as they walk through this incredibly vital process. Just a quick construction update on for everyone. This is pretty much the first week that it feels like the end is in sight. The gym floor has been installed, so now it is being sanded this week, to be followed with painting. The upper rail, the new upper railings being installed, so it's really starting to take shape. And additionally, in the auditorium, the new panels and lighting are starting to come in, and the stage is to be finished next week. So, like I said, the final product is starting to shape up, and it's really exciting as that comes together. Other than that, first day of school on Wednesday, so everyone, make sure that watch out for the kids at their bus stops. And we're hoping to have additional patrol units out at the middle school and elementary school. We did request that from the sheriff's department, so hopefully they'll be able to help us out. And then last but not least, shout out to everyone who was involved with the new employee orientation and PD last week. From everything I heard, everyone was super excited and just energized, and it went really well. And excited for another school year. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Wilkerson. Mrs. Trevino. We just want to welcome everybody back for the 25-26 school year. Students start on Wednesday. We're pretty excited for them to come back. Everybody's got their buildings ready, even amongst all that construction that's going on. But we're ready to go. So just the understanding that the buses may take a little bit more time at the beginning of the school year while they're trying to learn the routes, because we have a lot of students we're trying to get home, and we just finished up some registration. Some students are still registering, so as those students get put onto a bus, the routes change. It can take a little bit of extra time, but we're going to try to do really well with our communication about where the buses are in that process as well. And we didn't get to have a 5th and 9th grade step up at the high school or middle school this summer. The high school, again, under construction, it just made things kind of complicated. Air wasn't working. The building had part of the roof blow off and had some flooding. So just kind of everything that, kind of could go wrong to make the 9th grade step up kind of did. And so that took maintenance people away from the middle school to get the building ready. So the principals wanted me to assure the parents that we have culture building days that are in place the first about 8 days of school. And they're going to make sure kids know how to open their lockers, that they're taken around to their classes, that they get more than enough support over those 8 days, rather than just have like a couple hours to come in and meet the teachers. So just know that we're making sure we take care of them, and that they have a good transition, and that they feel supported and loved as they start the school year. We also had a lot of teachers attend PD. Adrian had all the new staff, and we had the new staff plus the existing teachers, the veteran teachers, and we had a really good time last week at PD. And we're really excited for this school year. And once our school test scores are out of embargo, we will be sharing those with the community and the board. That should be about mid-September-ish, that we should be able to share that. And we'll also be sharing our school improvement plans before we submit them to the Department of Ed at the beginning of October with everyone. So those are just a few of the tasks that we're going to have just in this first month of school. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Trevino. Dr. Kern.
Yes, I think we're ready to start. I think this is always an exciting part of the school year. If you don't have a little excitement, you're in the wrong business. The school year is ready to start. Now, I bet everything won't go perfect. Just have patience. I've been at this 40 years. There's always little snags, but we'll figure it out. Everyone has patience. It may take a day or two, but people are excited and they're ready to go, and that's what it's all about. We have a opening day tomorrow, which will be much briefer than usual, probably 2 hours or less, which will give teachers time to been in the classroom getting ready, but I'm excited and I look forward to a good school year. We'll be here Wednesday before we know it. That's all I have.
Thank you, Dr. Crimmins. I'm just gonna also say, like Mr. Macon said as well, Mr. Horton from ISBA was very real with us, letting us know that just like people aren't going to school to be teachers anymore, people aren't really applying to be superintendents anymore as well because of such responsibility, the high burnout. People are leaving the profession in 2 to 3 years, and they're becoming building principals instead of becoming superintendents because of all the pressure. So we are aware that we have a very important job ahead of us. We all know that we have to dedicate time to this, and we are willing to do that because we are going to move forward with the best person for the job. And we are going to have our hand held a little bit by ISBA, and also with some, like we said, we're gonna do a staff survey and a community survey because we do need everyone's input because it is very important that we get this right. I want to thank the board so far for your dedication to this process. It has been a lot in a short time. And I just want to thank you for all the dedication again that you have shown to this search. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their summer. I am so super excited for opening day tomorrow. I have a little speech to put together, but we're gonna have some fun and we're gonna move forward with full transparency. Everyone, have a great evening. Thank you for your time. We have a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Motion by Ms. Means, may I have a second? Second by Mr. Buckley. This meeting is adjourned. Everyone have a great